talking about LCX today. 28 cents at the time of this video. Market cap slowly creeping up, similarly to the price, up around almost 6% over the last 24 hours. Again, over the last 7 days, LCX is in the red, and over the last month, I believe LCX is probably in the red as well. 15% over the last 7 days. In the month, sorry, it's up 22%. Again, 22% last month compared to where we're seeing a lot of other cryptos are like still kind of based on what's happened over the last 10 days, still only somewhat in the red. But yeah, I just wanted to make a video talking about a few things, some bullish catalysts in my opinion for LCX. I think when we talk about LCX and it being a regulated crypto exchange, in Liechtenstein, it's important to understand that like exchange tokens have like, I think in my opinion, like somewhat limited upside, right? Because the exchange needs to grow and, obviously have users using the exchange, et cetera, et cetera. So the utility for LCX can, in my opinion at least, only go so far. Now, I'm not saying LCX can't run up to a $5 coin, but I just wanted to mention that like the exchange type of tokens, exchange coins, or I guess the tokens that are representing the exchange, right? Whatever Chronos for crypto.com. I feel like some of those have a limited upside. But looking at LCX, holder count, I believe, continues to get bigger and bigger, right? Let's just take a look at this. 27,963 holders of LCX currently, which to me is super bullish. But let's just get into this. You can see here LCX XDC is now listed on the LCX exchange. And XDC is an interesting token. We're talking about a $529 million market cap token here. So this is bullish in my opinion. I think the bigger the tokens, or just the tokens that are have more notoriety, I think they get listed on LCX. They're just gonna give LCX more adoption, right? More people finding out about it, having people access a coin like XDC, the people that use LCX. I think this benefits LCX a lot. I mean, we're talking about XDCs trading at 3 cents, but a $530 million market cap. So this is super interesting. Some interesting news as well. I know LCX, the team at LCX is at the Token Premier Crypto event in Dubai right now, Token 2049. And here's Monty Metzger's, I guess in Polytrade, someone from the Polytrade team, world's leading WRA marketplace. You can see I'll just play a little short part of this clip.
It's all about tokenization here at the Dubai Blockchain Week. That's why we are here as well with
Right, so he's talking about it's all about tokenization. Right, if you don't know about tokenization, essentially the process of creating a digital representation of a real thing. We know about LCX and kind of their space and it being a WRA crypto and a world asset crypto, and we've been seeing like real world assets, crypto tokens that represent tangible assets. We know about LCX's, I guess, essential place in Timons, right? I think LCX or Timons uses LCX for all their transactions. As far as their blockchain, you can see here verified by LCX and GIA, ensuring authenticity and insurance by Lloyd London's. But what's interesting here, this is new, that LCX, they've got the diamonds, obviously, Genesis, Lumina, Flawless, Valentine, etc. And then you can look, view more. They're looking to tokenize shoes, NFTs, obviously, watches, and real estate as well. So this is super interesting, kind of what they're looking to build. Obviously, it's going to take a while for them to get on like a sustainable, legitimate level when it comes to like the shoes, watches, and real estate. But this is, I think, super interesting. And we go back to the WRAs and where WRA cryptos, real world asset cryptos, are right now. I think there's a ton of upside, like a ton of upside. I mean, we're just in 2024. I think by like 2026, 27, we could see a lot of projects really trying to get into the WRA space. And we're seeing LCX, obviously through Timons, do that right now. So tokenizing assets, democratizing investment. Tokenization unlocks liquidity and democratizes investment by turning the real world assets into ownership and tradable digital tokens. All right, so there's obviously a ton of benefits to WRA. I mean, we kind of just saw it with the crazy boom in NFTs a few years ago. So there's obviously upside here when it comes to that as well. But I think it's interesting, nonetheless, that the LCX is diving in and into this space of tokenization of shoes, watches, and real estate. I think it is something interesting and something to keep an eye on. But nonetheless, we're seeing LCX climb up a little bit today. Over the last day, it's around, like I said, 5%. Market as a whole is somewhat recovering. Like, I'm not going to say fully recovering, but just really over the last 5-6 hours, we're seeing a good amount of projects. I should go to the rankings. We're seeing a good amount of projects here in the green, right? Or somewhat in the green, nothing crazy still over the last 7 days. All the major players are in the red. And as of this video, we are 1 day and 9 hours away from the halving. So, again, I think regardless of your portfolio, in my opinion, my portfolio's in the red a ton. I'm down X amount of USD, but I think close to a day now from the Bitcoin halving, regardless of what the portfolio looks like, I think it's an exciting time if you're invested in crypto, in my opinion. But let me know in the comments below. Drop a like, hit that subscribe button. As always, have a great day.